Hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Ryan Turley. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time checking out one of my videos, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today, we're gonna be cooking up a Butterball turkey breast for Thanksgiving. I went to 3 different stores this week looking for a full turkey and none of the stores had them. So I started asking around and apparently there is a turkey shortage this year. There's some worries about bird flu or avian flu, and so I went with this turkey breast. We're gonna work with what we've got. If you're in the same situation or you've got a small family, this is the video for you. Start out with a moist paper towel under your cutting board to avoid slippage. Next, we remove the turkey breast from the packaging along with the netting so I can work with each breast individually. Then I removed some loose skin and fat and went out hunting for some wild-caught rosemary. And once harvested, we chop that rosemary up into a fine dice and layer on our seasoning. And due to some amateur hour technical difficulties, I'm not going to show you that part, but I did put down some kosher salt, coarse black pepper, garlic powder, and our finely chopped rosemary. And while that seasoning is working into the meat, we fire up our Traeger Timberline XL, or any smoker of choice, to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. And carefully insert your meter plus temperature probes to the center of each breast to monitor your internal temps. And onto the smoker we go. Now while your turkey tatas are getting some maximum smoke flavor, we prepare our sides. Let's start with some classic mashed potatoes. Carefully peel 6 russet potatoes and roughly chop into 1-inch cubes. Then we add to a pot with water with kosher salt and bring to a boil for about 15 to 20 minutes until fork tender. This is Zane. He turns 1 next month. Just woke up from a nap, so he's probably a little bit in shock, but say hi, buddy. Yeah. Our turkey breasts are up to 140 degrees internal, so we remove from heat while we admire some freshly seeded grass. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a video on that whole process. Now don't worry, we're not finished cooking these turkey breasts just yet. We're gonna add them to a roasting pan, throw in some melted butter and bacon fat. Now we wrap in foil and we braise until our breasts reach an internal temperature of 162 degrees Fahrenheit. Now at this point, our potatoes should be fork tender. We strain out our water, return to the same pot, and add a few pads of butter, heavy cream, salt and pepper. Now press all of that together with a potato masher until semi-smooth. You could optionally use a potato ricer or a mesh strainer for a smoother texture. And now we plate this in our finest china because we want to stay married, and we top with more butter, freshly chopped chives, and black pepper. Now throw these creamy mashed potatoes in the oven at the lowest setting to keep warm. Now we prepare our final side of the evening, pan-seared green beans. Remove the tips from your green beans and add to a preheated pan with, of course, more butter and bacon fat. Now we add our green beans and we season with salt and pepper. And you could optionally add some garlic or shallots. We're cooking over medium-low heat, and we don't want to touch these green beans until a nice brown crust develops on one side, and then we give those a flip, add a little bit of water, and cover for another 5 minutes. Now you'll notice a nice brown butter glaze has developed, and our green beans are perfectly cooked. Now add our beans to the warm oven with our potatoes, and at this point, our turkey breast should be finished. After a 10 to 15 minute rest, we slice in and acknowledge the most juicy and tender turkey breast we've ever made. This whole cook took about 2 hours from start to finish and was well worth it. If you're strapped for time, or strapped for cash, or just making your Thanksgiving dinner for a small group, I highly suggest you try this, and if you do, I'd love to hear about it.
Wow. Oh, wow. That is amazing. So juicy, perfectly cooked. I dare say this breast is better cooked on its own than with the whole bird. So much flavor.
And the only thing left to do is plate this up and pour on our packet gravy due to inflation. And if you want a full smoked turkey recipe, I'll link that video right here, which has over 200,000 views and some incredible reviews. All right, that's it. Thanksgiving on a budget? You've got to try this. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to finesse that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those post notifications so that you don't miss another upload. I hope you and your family have an awesome Thanksgiving, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.